right, so I was reading an article, and so Donald Trump, our new president,
We're going to be talking about him quite a bit.
sure. Of course we are. His name had to be brought up eventually, so here it is. He was quoted as saying that he will totally destroy what is called the Johnson Amendment.
Yes.
So just a little background information, because I was not familiar with the Johnson Amendment was.
Mm-hmm.
It was put in effect by Lyndon B. Johnson, hence the name. And it basically...
Great guy.
Yeah, I heard he did a lot of inappropriate things in the White House, but...
Dude, took so much heat, man. But continue.
So, it basically bars any nonprofit organization from taking a political stance, which could include campaigning for a specific politician, such as, like, expressing that they want their congregation to vote for a certain politician, or handing out materials for that politician, or against any politician, by the way. And, of course, donating to any campaigns. That's pretty huge, as the biggest nonprofits in America are churches.
Right.
So, right now, churches are not allowed to do any of that. Specific members of churches can, as long as they make it clear that they're not speaking for the church themselves.
Right.
Which is fine. They can even donate if they want, in their own name.
Yes.
They're an individual.
Ask, actually, yes.
Now, there is actually a little caveat. Caveat?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You got me.
Yeah.
Where they can sort of influence their congregation. Not influence isn't the right word, but if they
can preach their own political beliefs and sort of guide,
like certain legislation, they can sort of take a stance on.
Right.
But it's pretty touchy.
Like, they could essentially say Jesus would vote for this, and then Or,
I mean, of course, most Christians,
right?
Let's just name the biggest, religion out there, would be against abortion. So, of course, it would be assumed that they would not want to vote for a bill about or for abortion. So,
no, I take it the fear is that these huge organizations would essentially turn into super PACs, except now people who are donating to the church, who can now donate to politicians, get a write-off on their donation because it's tax exempt. And then now you have taxpayers paying for churches' donations to political campaigns.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense. Absolute opposite of separation of church and state. And no, we 100% agree on this.
Yeah, also, there's a certain interesting thing where a funnel system could sort of arise where people could donate to the church tax-exempt or tax-free, and the church would then, like you said with the PACs, donate to the campaign tax-free.
Honestly, dude,
so,
I don't care. Even if... Let me put it this way. Church can do whatever it wants, but if it can do whatever it wants, especially politically, it has to pay taxes.
That's the crux of the argument. That's the only reason they're not tax-exempt. The amendment states that they can only have their tax-exempt status if they engage in these rules, basically.
Hardcore, devout followers, they'll still take the influence of whoever is leading them.
Yeah.
These priests or whatever religion it happens to be, they can still advocate for whatever policies they want. I don't really understand why they need this huge power shift.
So we agree on that.
We agree,
right.
And we shall move on.
Sounds good.